efficient way of managing this system. Now, let's begin. At this point, if you have not created an account or anything, you are able to query by these parameters. So one can say, I would wish to access or use a Capac that charges a minimum of, let me say, 500 bob and a maximum of 1,000 Kenyan shillings. I wonder if there's such a one. Sorry. Also, you can query and say, I want one which is functioning at all times, and perhaps I want one owned by the government. Let's see if there is such a pack. No, there's really no such pack. And is there one of such nature which is privately owned? Yes, you get 5 of them. So you can see that it queries depending on the kind of instructions you've given. Now, what if we add, we increase the amount to see if there is any additional one? No, there is none. And what if we reduce the price to somewhat, let me use it in this manner. Let's say this is 0, 500. There is no such charges. What if it comes to 700? None. What if we look for a government owned? We only get 1. So these are the options that you have when you are trying to identify a suitable Capac for yourself. Now let's do it better by logging in. I'd created an account with the name Joe, who is a staff, by the way, and password is 1234. Staff, by staff I mean has administrative powers. Now, from this you can see that the same thing has been given to us, and I'm not seeing something, but it's okay. I guess we'll be meeting it. Now, from this you are able to see that we have the same functions, and the reason why I created it is so that you can state or specify your work address, because there is a functionality that depends on where you work. For example, you want to park your car some given meters or kilometers from the parking stop. Now let me choose somewhere around let me choose KICC as my workplace, and just type here KICC. Get this address. If you look, now we have another option that we have been asked to fill in when querying distance in meters from your workplace. Now, unless you specify this work location, this distance will be evaluated with respect to Nyayo. Initially, you'd have noticed that this spot was somewhere around Nyayo. That would come by default. But now that we've specified KICC, this is where our distances will be evaluated to or from either or any of these Capacs. And just so that I show you, we can change it. Let's have it somewhere around, or let's return it back to Nyayo. That you come here, work address, and I believe Nyayo house is somewhere here. Right, Nyayo, sorry, Nyayo house. Let's create the address. It has effectively been updated. Here it is. So our distances will be evaluated from this point. So what do we say? Let's say we want a parking lot that is less than 400 meters from our workspace. It could be government owned or public or private owned. Let's say that the price is less than 1,000 Kenyan shilling. Let's see if we have an option. And yes, we have these two, Capac 4 and Capac 6. So these ones are nearer. Because we specified, you will see that these, how many did I say? 3. Yeah, because there is this one, there is this one, and there is this one over here, Capac 6. Now it can get even better. You'd say, no, I want the one closest. Let me try it with 200 meters. What if I do my search? Only 2 are now meeting the criteria. You can see the other one, which was here, I think so, is now not available. Now, how do you go about doing the booking? You click on it, and indeed there's provision for booking. But before I go to that, let me show you parking details. In parking details, you have a summary of everything concerning that car park. That is the name, the capacity, the available slots at the moment, the charges, session time, and the owner of the car park. I want you to know that this table is only displayed to me because I am an administrator. I will be logging out and logging in as a different user. You will see that this table will now not be available for me, because with this I can update the records. Let me change this to be 90. It was 80. and you will see that it will be updated to 90. That was the purpose of this. It is now updated to 90. Even if you go back to the map, you would see that if you come back to the details, it's still 90. Let's just come back to the map. Now, how do we do the booking? You would come here. I want you to note that the available spaces now are 36. You would click on booking, and we'll be told you're about to book a slot in Capac 4. Say yes, book it. And when we come back again, or another user would inquire, you'd realize that, oh, indeed there is one less space, that there's one space that has been occupied, so they're less by one. Now, what if we come to this red one where all the slots are full by now? You'd come and try to book, and when you click book, you're told that Capac 3 isn't available for booking at the moment. So this is basically the idea, the concept of this thing. And like I promised, I was forgetting. Let me use a different user who is not an administrator. Because I did not create an account, let me just create one very fast and call Sarah. And Sarah 234. Sign in. Good. So we can log in Sarah, and the password is 1234. Sarah, remember, is not a staff. Don't worry about this. And if you come to the details of either any of these, you will see that she is not able to access his form that we'd use to update the thing. So basically, this is an overview of an idea. Actually, it's an assignment project. I know it could be flawed on one point or even on many fronts. That